How's it going, guys? I have quite a lot to do today. I have to go pick up a set of coilovers for my financial mistake, also known as a 2011 Nissan Juke. That is what I'm driving right now. It is 6-speed, manual transmission, and turbo. And I'm getting the coilovers because I've been looking for a very long time for coilovers within my budget. And somebody from the Juke forums, yes, there are forums for Nissan Jukes, posted that he was getting rid of his car and that he had a set of BC Racing Coilovers for sale, which is freaking fantastic. So he had them up since July. He wanted a certain amount. He didn't get it. So I saw it on eBay and I was like, all right, he has them listed for $500. I will offer $400, but I will also offer to go pick him up. So you know what? He accepted. He was really cool about it. He even held on to him for me until I was ready to pay, which is absolutely fantastic. So the only thing left on my car to do are wheels, tires, and a tune after this coilover install, which I called my dad yesterday. I was like, hey, guess who's getting coilovers? And he's like, that's awesome, what brand? And I was like, BC Racing. He's like, oh yeah, those are great. And then he was like, how about we wait till after winter? And I was like, how about I get some Modelo's and some hot wings and we knock them out? He's not happy. But now I'm off to go get a haircut. Then I'm gonna grab something to eat. And then I'm gonna go meet up with this dude. He lives an hour away. So I'm fueling up right now so that we can get on the road, get over to New Jersey. I've got some new camera equipment, so I gotta mess around. Gotta mess around with that. I've got a new digi camera. I've got some new mounts and stuff. You know, we're gonna try doing this automotive channel. And I mean, I'm gonna suck at first, and that's okay. That's okay, because the first thing of doing anything new is you're gonna suck at it for a while until you're good at it. And you know what? That's completely fine. Just got my hair cut. We were on the road for that earlier, but I gotta fill up. This thing takes premium only, so, you know, whatever. It costs me an arm and a leg. It is what it is. It be what it be. Oh, jeez. All right. Important thing. Coffee. Just got it. And I gotta put this stupid head strap again on. I'm only gonna use this for a little bit. See if I can see any cool cars or anything like that. All right. And you guys can get an idea of how this car drives and sounds. Which, by the way, I had regular car reviews review my car. They shit talked it for like 15 minutes, which is completely fine. This car is definitely not for anybody. But he basically didn't have anything nice to say about it, other than that it was peppy. That's all he got out of it. And he thought the vehicle was tuned, which it's not yet. It will be. So the vehicle should gain another 50 horsepower or so. There's a lot of untapped potential in these cars. And a lot of people overlook them. They sleep on them because, you know, they're ugly. And that's specifically why I bought it, because my wife would not drive it. She did not want anything to do with this car when I bought it, which is 100% fine. I'm happy about that. Because guess what? Hard mileage isn't getting put on this vehicle. And yes, my wife can drive stick. She actually, believe it or not, helped teach me. She actually went out of her way one year and she bought me a Saturn SW2 station wagon, which I really wanted at the time because it got decent gas mileage, it was cheap to repair, and they just freaking ran forever. Sure, they burn oil, but as long as you're on top of the oil, you're pretty good. And I had the double overhead cam engine. It was a fantastic little vehicle. It had 220,000 miles when I sold that vehicle. And the gentleman who bought the vehicle ended up fucking crashing. But here's the worst part about it. He crashed and he didn't even put insurance on the vehicle. How stupid can you be to not put insurance on a vehicle? I didn't understand how you can go and drive a vehicle and never get insurance. For that vehicle, the insurance was about to be like $25. So why wouldn't you do it? It just doesn't make any sense. Some people are just ridiculous. Some people are just ridiculous. And that was a good car that didn't have to go. I would have still driven that around as like a little beater, which would have been fantastic. This Juke has been... Fuck out of here, Scam Likely. This Juke has been my little project for a little bit because I want to bring it up to about 250 horsepower. After these coilovers are done, I'll get some wheels, some tire. I want to autocross it. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Oh, this gentleman's turning. All right, that's cool. My buddy is on his way to go get an MRI. He said, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be busy all day. Blah blah blah. I can't go with you to go pick up the suspension in frickin' New Jersey." Well, you know what? Yeah, that's for you, Jace. That's for you. But screw it. We got coffee, got a pocket full of dreams, and we're gonna go meet up with this dude in New Jersey. Coilovers are coming, baby. That should help with the little monster truck height that I got going on here. Really freaking love cars. And when I was shopping around for this vehicle, I was looking for Subaru WRXs and Mazda Speed 3s. The Mazda Speed 3 is one of my favorite looking hatchbacks of all time. It looks mean, it looks aggressive, it's got a smile like, "Hey kid, you want to try crack?" And that's what it looks like to me. It looks like, "Hey, I'm happy, let's go speeding. Hey, I'm happy, let's get arrested. Hey, I'm happy, let's redline at 3 a.m. outside of a goddamn Taco Bell." You know? That's what that vehicle does to me. And this one, my buddies call this the crackhead Mazda Speed 3 because it's 4-cylinder, it's turbo, it's got the same freaking smile on the front, the little grill that's like a smile, like, "Hey, you want to go fast?" And by fast, I mean kind of quick. This is not the fastest car by any means. It's got like 188 horsepower in stock form. Right now, modifications include a catback, an intercooler, a blow-off valve, and some little odds and ends that I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's a good car. It's got the intake. I forgot about the intake. But I've bought everything either secondhand or on closeout special. My catback normally is $1,000. I got it for $300. And you know what? I don't regret it. It sounds decent. It's got a little bit of drone, but it's nothing like unbearable or anything like that. You close the windows, you're fine. You open the windows, you get to hear that beautiful exhaust note. I like it. It sounds good. Got a little bit of a mean, aggressive freaking sound to it. Just a little bit, but like a little bit of fun too. Like, hey, yay, you can hear that turbo. We're gonna have fun. We're finally here, so I'm messaging the guy now. 1 second. All right, went ahead. Now we have the coilovers. They're in the back. They need to be cleaned up because he took them off his car a while back. He's been trying to sell them for a few months, so of course they're kind of dirty. They're already set up, he said. So all I have to do is install them. Like, they're already set. The ride height's perfect, and that it should be good. So I'm gonna talk to Dad, see if we can't get it done probably next weekend, maybe this weekend. We'll see. I don't know, depending on how he's feeling. You never know. You never know. Now we gotta drive all the way back. So, got an hour drive home. Let's see how this goes. Dude was really cool. He had a really nice vehicle. Of course, you know, it was a little bit dirty, but that's okay. Everybody lets their cars get dirty every once in a while. Mine's is too. But dude was real cool. He was basically selling his coilovers because things are hella expensive right now. and he's got kids, and they're in stuff just like mine. My kids are in soccer and jiu-jitsu. His are in gymnastics. So the bills, those are expensive, especially nowadays. So, I mean, I get it. He's on, I believe he's on stock suspension right now with lowering springs, I think. I'm going to reach out to him and ask him what he was on, unless he's on a different coilover setup now. But, yeah, coilovers are back there. They're used, of course, so there's a little bit of dirt. They're dusty. They were sitting in his garage for a while, and they need a bit of a cleanup, a little bit of touch-up paint, and they'll be good to go. So I am actually going to do that when I get home. I'll clean them up because, I mean, it's better to clean them up and oil them up and get them ready, so that way when my dad does have the space to put it on the lift, we can do that, and we can throw the coilovers on. He told me he was able to get these coilovers on his vehicle in less than an hour on jack stands and a jack. I could probably do that, but I ain't trying to do that. If we got a lift, it's available, we'll throw it on the lift. If not, then it seems like I might have a little 2-day job that I'll have to do next weekend. We'll see. Maybe a day job. We'll see. Probably be a couple hours because, 120,000 miles on this vehicle, I'm sure there's going to be some headache bolts on here,